Hello everyone, my name is Utkarsha and I'm from the Buddhi Academy. So we are continuing with the 10th standard maths, and the lesson which we'll see is lesson number 15, which is probability. Now, what is probability? We say that it might rain today, I might get good marks, I might get bad marks also. So you are not sure about certain things. So there probability comes into existence. Probability that you will get good marks, how much is the probability that it will rain today, or how much is the probability you will pass or fail. So that all come under probability, that you are not sure or you are not certain about anything. Now here probability is denoted by P. Now, then you have event. Now, what is an event? Event is the experiment which you are doing. Like, it might rain. We say no, it might rain today. So that it will rain. It might rain, or it will rain becomes your event. Okay, here. Then I said getting good marks. So, comma, getting good marks becomes your event. Getting good marks become your event. Then this is called probability of an event. So probability of an event is denoted by P of E. Now then comes sure event. Sure or certain event. Now, sure or certain event is the one which will happen, which will sure happen. So that which is going to be happen for sure. So its probability is given by P of E is equal to 1. Then next is impossible event. Now, impossible event is the one which is not going to happen. If I say that mm, if I say that today it will if there is no tuition for you, there is no tuition today, that probability that you will have tuition today is impossible, right? So it will be 0. Probability of getting snow in Goa, it is also 0. That is impossible event. Then probability of an event always lie from 0 and it is less than or equal to 1. It is more than 0 and it is always less than or equal to 1. So I'll explain. If I say my probability is 0.7, now 0.7 is greater than 0 and it is also less than or equal to 1, right? So yes, it can be a probability. In second, if I say my probability is 1, P of E is equal to 1, then yes, it is equal to 1, right? It can be equal to 1. So it is, yes, it is a probability. Then third, then P of E is equal to minus 0.8. Now see, this number 0.8 is less than 1, but see, minus sign is there, so it is less than 0. It is less than 0, but in my statement I am saying it should be greater than 0. That's why this is no. It cannot be a probability. Then fourth one, like we say 3 upon 2. Okay, P of E is 3 upon 2. But when you go to divide, 3 will be here, 2 will be here, 2 ones are 2, and then point here and we take a 0 here. So 2 5s are 10. So 0. So it's when you cancel you will get 1.5. But our probability cannot be more than 1. So we can have, so this is not the probability of an event. Then okay, we'll solve the exercise here, exercise problem. Okay, the exercise 15.1, fourth problem. Now see here, same problem it is written. First, 2 upon 3. Now, 2 upon 3, answer comes to, okay, you have to divide and check. 3 will be here, 2 will be here. You cannot divide 3 with 2. So, here we take a 0 and a point and here we put a 0. So, 3, 6 are 80 and it will continue. Okay, 36.6666. So, this 0.66 is less than 1, right? So it can be a probability. Then B1, see here, minus sign is there, right? So minus sign cannot be a probability because it is minus 1.5 is less than what? 0. So it cannot be a probability. Then see, 15%. See, 15%. So it will be 15%. When percent is there, we take it upon 100, and upon 100 is 1. How we put? Now there are 2 zeros, right? So we can put a decimal point after 2 places. So it becomes 0.15. So this can be a probability. Yes. This is no, this is yes, and this is yes. And 0.7 is less than 1. So it can be a probability. Then next, always P of E plus P of not E is equal to 1. Now, if you have P of not E, what is P of not E? If someone is coming for tuition classes, that is P of E, and P of not E is he is not coming for the tuition classes, or his maths class is not coming. So that becomes P of not E. Now, P of E, suppose your P of E is 0.65 and you have been asked what is P of not E? Equal to 1. We can find by this formula. So P of not E, you can write it here only, and you can shift that 0.65 to there. So it becomes 1.065. Now 1 we can write 1.00 minus 0.65. So this becomes 10, this becomes 9, this becomes 0. 5, 10 minus 5 is 5, 9 minus 6 is 4, so 0.4. So your P of not E, that he will not go for tuition, is 0.45. Then see this problem, fifth problem. It is given if P of E is equal to 0.05, what is the probability of not E? So we'll write question 5, exercise 15.1. Okay, P of E plus P of not E is 1. So P of E is 0.05 and we have to find what is P of not E. Equal to 1. No. So P of not E is equal to 1 minus 0.05, which is 1.00 minus 0.05. Now, this becomes 10, same. This becomes 10, this becomes 9, this becomes 0. So 10 minus 5, 9 minus 0 is 9. Here 0. So 0.95 is your probability of not E. Okay, here question 1. Complete the following. Probability of an event plus probability of event not E is always equal to 1, I told you. The probability of an event that cannot happen is 0, which is impossible event that will not happen. Such an event is called impossible event. The probability of an event that is certain to happen, that will sure happen, is 1. Such an event is called sure or certain event. Okay, now see here, fourth question. The sum of the probabilities of all the elementary events of an experiment is here. Now here 0 point, there you have probability of an event and probability of not an event. Now you have one probability is 0.05 and one probability, the other probability for this is 0.95. So always 0.05 plus 0.95 will be 1. So wherever you are doing any experiment, all the probabilities will give you a sum of 1. So the sum of the probabilities of all the elementary events of an experiment is 1. Then the probability of an event is greater than equal to it should be greater than 0 and less than or equal to 1. Okay. Then we will solve this problem. Okay, example first. Okay, a box contains 3 blue, 2 white and 4 red balls. Now blue is 3, white is 2 and red is 4. If a marble is drawn at random from the box, what is the probability that it will be a white? Now how many, now here 3 types of balls are there, blue, white and red. Together they make a sum of 3 plus 2, which is 5, 5 plus 9, 5 plus 4. Now that you will get a white ball. They are asking what is the probability of getting white balls. Okay, first probability, how many white balls are there? 2. So you have to write P of E is equal to, this is the formula which you have to write, which is bold, which is in bold. This formula first you have to write. P, probability of an event, is given by number of all the outcomes favorable to E upon number of possible outcomes of the experiment. Number of outcomes favorable to E upon number of possible outcomes. Now, number of possible outcomes to favorable to E means how many white balls are there? 2 white balls are there. No? So probability that you will get a white ball is 2. See, 2. You can get 2 white balls. So here it will be 2 upon how many number of possible outcomes, how many balls are there? 9. So your answer is 2 upon 9. As easy as that. Then next, probability of getting a blue ball. Blue. How many blue balls are there? See, it is 3. So here you have to write this formula, and next step is 3 upon total, which is 1 upon 3. And then red ball. Probability of red ball. So it is, how many red balls are there? 4 upon 9. So yeah. So for the next video, we'll solve our example. Thank you for watching my video. Do like, share and subscribe.